All new tonight, people who live near the center of Harlingen say they're afraid to walk down their streets. They tell us activity in a condemned building is making their neighborhood unsafe.
And they want to know why this building is still standing. Channel 5's Trace and Bragg tells us it's more complicated than you might think.
The Harlingen Police Department says the most recent call to the condemned property led to 3 arrests for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The number of calls for disturbances or other events before that averaged 48 a year over the past 5 years.
A woman we will call Amy lived in her home in Harlingen for decades. She and her husband raised their family in their home. She says she's seen her beautiful neighborhood deteriorate since about 2012.
I believe it's illegal activities, cars passing back and forth. We just want this to be over. How come they cannot investigate, take the dog and see what's going on in there? It's not right. We cannot walk around there. Children cannot pass by. If you walk around there, they're going to think you're a prostitute, so they want to pick you up. So it's very scary. It's very scary.
Amy and her neighbors were told the city would demolish the building located at 513 West Monroe over a year ago. Still, nothing has been done. Though she's fearful of retaliation, she felt she had to speak up.
The man that lives there is still there, and we just want this to be over. How come? Because this is supposed to be quiet, you know, be able to walk and whatever you need to do without being afraid. And I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
We got this public information report from the Harlingen PD about how many times they have been called to that house over the last 5 years. It's 2.5 pages front and back with calls ranging from assault, subject with a knife, subject with a gun, among others. So next, we're going to find out why this home has not been demolished.
We went to talk to Harlingen Police Commander John Parrish for those answers.
The police department actually requested it to be put on the demolition list through the Operation Crackdown. Later it was removed from the list due to, I believe it was asbestos issues in the home. I believe the property itself then was in arrears and some taxes were owed. I believe the new owner has taken possession of that property. We have been working with that owner and to try to get it back on the demolition list.
We went to Harlingen City Hall to see what could be done about the asbestos. Assistant City Manager Gabriel Gonzalez explains the city found a solution for the asbestos. He says later, new roadblocks occurred.
And so the previous owner is still in the existing property, and we can't demolish an existing unit with someone still living in it.
He says the new owner of the property will have to complete the eviction of the former owner before the house can be demolished. Eviction is a civil matter, so at the moment the demolition is out of the city's hands.
Gonzalez explains the eviction process can take months. He tells us once the previous owner is evicted, the city can help the new owner demolish the home. In the studio, Trace and Bragg, Channel 5 News at 10.